Hey everybody, it's me, Potato. Hey, so what's up? Basically, I started the next video on the next person that I'm covering. I was a little worried at first, thinking to myself last night after finishing recording it, and I was like, damn, I feel like this is gonna cause a stir. I feel like this is gonna be like Tippitygate 2.0. But honestly, I've already been doxxed before, so I really don't think anybody gives a shit that much. Who gives a fuck? So if I make people mad, I guess I make people mad. There's nothing I can do about that. But before I made a bunch of people mad, I just wanted to take it easy and sit down with you guys and have a really chill video. I'm still in my pajamas, I'm gonna be farting a lot because I'm comfortable. And I just, again, I wanted to space it out so that it wasn't just talking about Instagram person and talking about Instagram person, both of which are kind of similar in an aspect. So here's a little spacer video. I am gonna keep working on the other video. There's more scenes that I have to shoot, more things that I have to do. Isn't that right, Mr. Banana? But until then, today we're gonna be talking about astrology, and specifically how I describe the signs. Of course, disclaimer, not all people are like their astrology signs, yada yada yada. I still think this shit is pretty legitimate. And a funny story before we actually get into the video is that I used to fucking despise astrology. I thought it was a whole hot heaping pile of garbage. I had a best friend who would basically talk about astrology a lot, and I would just kind of like laugh at him because I didn't take any of it seriously. So much to where one of my YouTube videos that I actually planned and wrote a script for was about astrology and how much it was bullshit. But I never finished the script because I really didn't know what to say. And now here I am a year later, astrology loving faggot. So yeah, whatever, you change, you evolve, yada yada yada. Let us jump into this video. First off is Capricorn. Annoying little fucks. You know, Capricorn is supposed to be the most annoying sign, which I can definitely see. I've hung out with Capricorns. I know quite a few, which is strange, because some of these signs, like, I've barely fucking interacted with, which is gonna be hard to actually describe. But yeah, I just feel like they're kind of insensitive little pricks sometimes who don't really think about much but themselves. Like, if they love you all the way, but it's rare if they actually love you and are actually interested in you. Aquarius. This is the I'm different sign. I feel like every single Aquarius that I've met has a serious case of the I'm different. And in our next YouTube video, I'm actually gonna be bringing up an Aquarius who has a serious I'm not like the other girls syndrome. Aside from that, I guess they're cool. They're my, what is that? It's like the opposite, on the opposite spectrum. That's that of my sign. At first I liked them. I don't know why. I had like a weird obsession. I think it was because of Vsauce Michael, honestly. He's an Aquarius. I think he's the I do respect Vsauce Michael. I do love him. I would let him punch me in the face. That's how much I respect him. He is pretty different, but I don't think he tries hard. And I feel like a lot of Aquarius do try hard. Pisces. Pisces have my heart. Tyler, the Creator, is a Pisces. I know that Pisces are really, really emotional, and they often have a way that they feel and just stick by the way that they feel. That's what I think. That's what I've, kind of noticed. They're usually really expressive, artistic, and kind of like think outside the box sometimes, which is nice. And yeah, I really like Pisces. Pisces women have my heart. They really do. They literally fucking do. If you're a Pisces woman, please hit me up. Aries. Did you mean devil woman? Did you mean Satan's reincarnation? Well, I can't speak for Aries men because I really can't recall interacting much with Aries men. I don't keep a list of everybody's fucking birthday on me. I definitely know that Aries women are the devil. Perhaps not all of them. The ones who are cool with me are very much crackheads, but I have some really bad blood with Aries. Their egos are pretty massive, kind of like Leo, but I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. They're always wilding out. Apparently, something about Aries is that they get bored really easily, which is something that I see. My ex-girlfriend literally dated me for like 3 months. I think it was maybe even less, and it went literally one day from I love you, we're gonna move to Dominican Republic together, to I don't want to do this anymore, please stop talking to me, and then completely removing me from their life, which is fine. But that's definitely a reoccurring pattern that I see with Aries. I don't trust them. I really don't like them. But I will be honest. I do want to smash. I do want to smash Aries women a lot, which is gonna get me into trouble. It's very troublesome because while they are sexy, they are very evil. Just evil. Just really evil. Right, we're at Taurus. Taurus's heads, I feel like, are up in the clouds most times. I don't think that they're on planet Earth, really. I don't know where they are, but it's not planet Earth. From what I've gathered, they're sweet and giving people and don't care to spend money. They like to feel their senses a lot, which is fine by me, and they're emotional too. I'm cool with quite a few Taurus, actually. I dated somebody who was a Taurus, and I have like a lot of respect for them. Which is weird for me to say about literally anyone I've been involved with romantically, but it's nice when things could be normal sometimes. Now we're at Gemini. Gemini's a weird one for me. My mother's a Gemini, but she's the strangest Gemini because I really do feel like she's not as insane as the rest of them are. Like, yeah, my mom is crazy, but she's not illogical. A lot of Gemini just be doing shit, or don't know how to manage their emotions, which is why one second they're cool and the next second they're like, deuces, fuck you. So far I can say that I'm okay with Gemini. I know that they're one of the taboo signs that like nobody fucks with or wants to talk to. But most of the time I've gotten pretty along with them. What I do like about Gemini is that they see two sides of the coin, which is probably something that not a lot of people do like. You know, they'll see one side of a situation, but then take the other with a grain of salt and just kind of, you know, remind you that not everything is so one-sided. I kind of fuck with that, and because my mom has that mindset, I try to put myself in that mindset, in those shoes a lot of the time, so that I could just sympathize with more sides of a situation, especially things including myself. So now we're at Cancer. I get along with Cancer really well. I think Cancer boys are really sweet, and I think probably Cancer girls too. This is like apparently the most emotional sign, which I really don't think I've seen much of. My little brother's a Cancer. My little sister's a Cancer. And one time, she couldn't reach the pancakes on the table and started crying hysterically. And the second that we gave her the pancakes, she continued to cry, but happily, that she was eating the pancakes. So I guess that qualifies for emotional. Now we're at Leo. Now, if you don't know, your boy's a Leo. And I can say quite a few things about Leo. The main one is that Leos don't know how to shut the fuck up. Why do you think I make YouTube videos? I need somebody to talk to. I hate to be the I'm not like other Leos, but I'm really insecure because I know that I talk a lot, so I just shut my fucking mouth most of the time. People think I'm a good listener for that. I don't really talk a lot unless people give me the chance to. But when I'm given the chance to, it's a mistake because I really can't shut the fuck up. I really don't know how to shut the fuck up. But this is the thing with all Leos. Most Leos don't ask, they just talk your ear off really obnoxiously and won't shut the fuck up no matter what. You could be completely uninterested and they can continue talking to you. It kind of sucks, but aside from that, Leos are cool, I guess. I take such pride in being a Leo. I get excited when I meet other Leos. That's cool. But I guess it's the ego clash, because there are so many like big egos that I want to get along, and it's always a competition. It's always a competition. My boss is a Leo, and the other day I was just singing a song because I like to sing. And I don't sing for anybody else unless people ask me to. I just sing because it makes me happy. And I've noticed that he likes to sing too. He doesn't sing bad at all. He literally told me that he didn't like the way that I sing because I have too much vibrato. I know I have a lot of vibrato. I've been trying to work on it. But why are you telling me this? Why does it matter? I'm not singing for you. It's a competitive thing. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I know a little too much about Leo. I'm way too stuck on this one. Way too stuck on this. So we're gonna move on. I'm not gonna keep talking about this before I keep getting angry. Virgo. I'm really drawn to Virgos. I think this is another one of those taboo signs. A lot of people don't like them. I really don't know why. They're really damaged. Maybe that's why nobody likes them. There's a lot of emotional baggage, a lot of emotional turmoil, a lot of emotions, and sometimes you don't want to deal with that. I'm okay with baggage, but I'm really drawn to them. I kind of like damaged people. I like to understand them. I don't know. I'm a bit of a retard. I also want to state that I feel like they're very motherly. They're very like caring beings. I think that there's a reason for that, but I don't know why at the top of my head. But they're very caring, very motherly. Next we're on Libra. Libras are crackheads. My little sister's a Libra, and she's kind of out of her fucking mind. Of course I love her to death, but she scares me. And it's a reoccurring theme for most Libras. I love them, but they scare me. They're really eccentric most of the time. kind of bubbly, I would like to say, but very polarizing. Very, very polarizing. When they're mad at you, they're really mad at you. The wrath of a Libra is terrifying. Next, we're at Scorpio. Scorpios scare me, to say the least. I guess one thing is that they have a high sex drive. Oh, finally, a worthy contender. Honestly, my dad is a Scorpio and I hate that nigga. Oh, Nizian's a Scorpio and I hate that nigga. The weird thing about Scorpios is that a lot of the time, if I look at a person and say, hey, I think that person's a Scorpio, most of the time they are. Maybe this is because I know my dad so well, and I know how Scorpios work so well, but before I knew Nizian's sign, I guessed it, Scorpio, I was right. Before I knew Jeffree Star's sign, I guessed it, Scorpio, I was right. There's like 2 other people that I can tell you I've said to myself, I think that you're a Scorpio, and lo and behold, I was fucking right. I've also done that with Leo a lot. That's probably because that's my sign, but if I look at a person and say, I think you're a Leo, most of the time I've been right. Aquarius are easy to point out, and Virgo are kind of easy to point out. And finally, we're here at Sagittarius, which is strange. I really don't know much about Sagittarius. I think they're free-spirited, and I don't like that. They kind of do whatever the fuck they want, which is probably good for them. I'm struggling to find something to say about Sagittarius. And it's weird because a prominent person in my life is Sagittarius, but I don't fucking know. I don't think they're bad. They're okay. Sagittarius really piss me off though. It's like a love-hate relationship that I have with them. One second they're like the most pleasant person on earth to be around, and the next I just picture myself strangling them until the life fades from their eyes, so there's that. Well, that was the video. I covered every single sign. I hope you agree. If not, fuck you. If you want to see more gay astrology videos, hit me up. I don't think I would do anymore because what else is there to talk about? You guys want to hear my placements? Are you interested in my placements? Alright, this video's gay. Shut the fuck up.